enter the room. The American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo today for eating gaming. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro days. According to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station, the American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting several children. In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography. They also seized a...
Whoa, listen. I know y'all seen it because I seen it. He has laptops, cell phones, flash drives. He has
a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook, a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and...
What are you doing with little teddy bears? He's guilty. I don't care what anybody says. That's the 30-year-old man with teddy bears? Are you serious? He's going to jail for a long time if he survives the Brazilian prison system. Let's continue to hear what they say.
Various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors, whiners. During the ride, the man spoke with the children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese. The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police identified the user who had requested another ride with four underage girls.
Okay. This is a lot to unpack. But he's a criminal. The worst type of criminal. He is 30 years old. He's an adult. He knew what he was doing. I never followed him. I seen all these videos talking about this man. I never knew who he was until now. You're in Brazil, dealing with underage women. Out of all the women in Brazil, you flew all the way over there with your passport, went through customs to talk to children. Got investigated. Mind you, listen to what she said. He got investigated in another city, Sao Paulo. If I'm not saying wrong, I apologize. And then he went to Rio de Janeiro to escape. This guy is sick. Something's wrong with him. And there's no, what's the word? There's no rehabilitation for somebody like this. There's no rehabilitation for somebody with this. Teddy bears, files, like phones, multiple hard drives. Look at this. This is premeditated. And like they said, they're doing they started the investigation in December, early December. We're at the end now. It's almost Christmas, right? What a Christmas present he got to get. Definitely beaten and probably stabbed up. Guaranteed. Go look up Locked Up Abroad. I'm not taking any. There's no way you defending this guy. I seen other YouTube's channels and lives, and there were people saying, "Oh, you don't know he's guilty, or how you know he's guilty, bro?" This is guilty. Ain't no way they planted. No one set him up. Like they said, he was working within a network, and they're gonna find out the rest of the network. They're gonna go through those phones. They're gonna go through that watch. Who is he texting? Who is he messaging? He doesn't even speak Portuguese. How is he using Google Translate to talk to these young women? Not women, girls. He's a criminal. I wouldn't be surprised. I doubt he make it in a Brazilian jail. I doubt it. And then I see people are saying he's a passport bro. I don't know what he is, but I know he's sick. You can call him whatever you want to call him. There's nothing I could say for anybody not to say that he is whatever. But he is a sick individual. 30 years old. He's a grown man. He's not a child.
The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro, days. According to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station, the American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting.
So not only did he do that, and hopefully they don't take it down because it's a news channel. Exploitation. That's what all the cameras are for. They said they found it on his laptop. Pretty sure there's videos, pictures. This is bigger than what is happening right now. I'm not taking no. He's fully aware of what he was doing. There's something else going on. These foreign countries are cracking down on people going to their country and committing crimes. And let me explain something to y'all that y'all may not know, because I may not look like it, but I've been to a bunch of countries, right? A lot of it while I was in the military. When you get to a country, unlike people just traveling, you're on your own. When you're in the military and you get to that country and you have your orders, they brief you on the laws. Not all of them, but the main ones that people tend to break. And they let you know you are to follow these laws, and you are still a U.S. citizen. You will follow the U.S. laws. So just because you're not on U.S. soil, don't mean that you just stop, like it's just free for all. You do whatever you want. And I'm saying that to say, that's why some people think they can go to these other countries and do whatever they want. This is the worst of the worst of the worst. It don't get any lower than that, what he did. But he will serve his time. I wouldn't be surprised if they off him in there. I don't know if they're gonna send him back to America to serve his time. He may have to sit in Brazil for some years and then get deported back to America. They took his passport, deport him back to America, and he may have to also do time in America. He still will be charged here. The Floydstein files have been released for 2025. Everybody talking about the Epstein files, right? The Floydstein's files. This man, not even a young man, this is a grown man, chose to make a conscious decision of going to another country and violating one of the most egregious laws known to man. Got caught up in a network, and I said this is gonna be bigger. I'm gonna follow this one because there's other. I guarantee you, there's other YouTubers on that phone. So if you was following him, if you were messaging him, if you were sending him money through super chats, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more action that gets followed up. I guarantee it.
Several children. In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography. They also seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook of a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors whiners. During the ride, the man spoke with the children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese.
And that is what I'm questioning. Who was translating for him? You can easily say Google Translate. But from what these other YouTube channels are saying, that this guy is not too bright. Like I said, I don't know him. The first time I'm ever hearing him is because of this. They're saying he's a little slow. He's connected to some of the other bigger YouTube travel channels. But I believe they had a falling out and they stopped hanging out. That's what I'm hearing. There's more to this story. This is just the beginning. He is going to jail. I guarantee you he's going to snitch. 100%. He's going to tell everything about what's going on. And we're going to follow up on what happens to this. Can you blame Passport Bros for this one? I already know the videos are coming. And you can't. He's a grown man who made a conscious decision to go break the law, be disgusting. He's going to serve his time. Like I said, he may not make it out alive. I don't see it. But that's all on him. That's all on him. Again, I've never been down to Brazil. I hear about it. I think it's overhyped. But I think every other person who goes down there from this point on, they're going to go through your bags. They're going to go through your phone. They're going to go through your laptop. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They're going to be going through YouTubes, going through social medias. Like they said, they did an investigation. So they were watching and looking. They built their case. That's what an investigation is. And they're going to do their due diligence because that's all they have to do for 8 to 12 hours a day. Look through phones. Look through emails. Hack into this. Why is this file locked? Why does this file have a password on it? Why do you have a disk drive? What's on this disk drive? I guarantee everybody else who goes to Brazil with an American passport going down there may be subjected to get searched. But you let me know if I'm wrong. But this dude is crazy. Definitely something wrong with him. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe.